Look at the play. Look at Howard. Oh, he's going. Howard. Oh, look at him slip. What is going on, guys? You're back with another video. It's week 12 in our Chicago Bears franchise. The Lions. We are going against the Lions. Okay, so they are 6-4. We're obviously 9-1. I don't know if they can really do too much to take the division from us, but obviously a huge win pushing us to 9-2. If they go 7-4, they're in a pretty good spot to make the playoffs, I would assume. Let's actually take a quick look at how the NFC is shaping up. We'll do about the AFC later. I mean, right now the Lions, they're in a good position, but you also see the Redskins are right there. You get the Rams in 9. I mean, there's a lot of two-team divisions here. So one of the very good records are probably going to miss the playoffs. So the Lions really could use a win here. I don't know exactly who we play coming up. That is not what I wanted to look at all. So, of course, we go against the Chargers, which is a tough team. The Packers, they beat us once. Redskins, not too worried. Saints, pretty tough. And then Raiders, almost a gimme. So, I mean, we're definitely primed for, obviously, the division lead. What else do we have? So, Falcons, Seahawks, Eagles, Packers. So, the Lions have a couple of hard games coming up here. So, this would be a nice win for them. Will they do it, though? I don't know. That's a tough task. So, Nash Adcock, 81 overall. Quick Dev, getting close to 83 overall, which is nice. He didn't get another throw power upgrade, even though we did use that, or we used the upgrade for that. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Going for a possession on Anthony Miller. Can we get anything? Anthony, get some speed. You slow fella. Anyone else? Defense got any points? Not really, but this, anyways, is the defense. Obviously, the Bears kind of known for that again. They're making that comeback. But hey, let's get this thing out of the way and let's knock down the Lions at their home. We're gonna knock their door down and just hopefully win by a ton. Is this a primetime game? I mean, it's a pretty big one. I mean, this has got implications for pretty much every team in the NFC, especially the teams at the top 8, top 10 spot. Most teams, honestly, at this point, should probably be rooting for us to win. I know there's some teams maybe at the top that want that top seeding, but let's just be honest. We're probably going to lock that thing in. I mean, we're struggling a little bit in the later games, but we're managing it. The defense is coming up big as usual, and we're getting the W. You know, as bad as the game could look, bad as the stats could look, as long as you're winning, it's all that matters. So most teams should want to just see the Lions knocked out of it, open up another spot in the the lower seedings. But the question is, can that happen? This is going to be a little bit of a tough one. I mean, we barely won against the Giants, and the Lions probably have a little bit better of a roster than the Giants do, I think. I mean, the Giants are kind of 50-50, but you can see here the Lions do hold a wild card spot. The Packers, Falcons, Cardinals, and Niners all very close behind. I mean, the Giants are actually a really good team. I forgot about that. They're 7-3. Their team probably isn't as good. They're just somehow doing well. So, yeah, big win last week. Could be another big win this week. We could help our rivals, the Green Bay Packers. That'd be interesting. Could see 3 teams in the NFC West. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Let's just get on to it. Enough of the chit-chat. We get the ball first. Not a usual sighting, so see how that affects the team. Kind of getting our head already, and Cohen. Not a bad little return to the 32-yard line. Let's see how our youngsters going on. Have we passed up our picks yet with touchdowns? I really don't think we have. We're very close, aren't we? Oh, we have. Okay, I do remember that, actually. Having a pretty good season. Gotta get a little bit more touchdowns, though. I see a read option, and I don't expect a guy like Stafford to really strive in a read option look very often. Burton, nice little 11-yard gain. Looking at this front, probably not a super easy team to run the ball against. But hey, we run the ball poorly against everyone, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, nothing changes this week. All right, so this play is looking wild. There's so much going on here. Inside, Allen Robinson gets popped, and he drops the ball. That's a bit of a throw, not going to lie. Allen, that's a rough one, and yeah, I think it was a little out. We're in a position where do I really want to punt this ball away so early in the game? Oh, that was so close. Look at that. It comes right back to. Let's take a look at Stafford's season, though. I would assume a little bit better than ours. Our season's not off to a great look. Yeah, Stafford looking very good. Nope. Me? Hey, you put that finger away, dude. You calm yourself. Goddamn Nick Swartzen looking elf. I don't even know. Adrian Amos, it's been a while since he got in a sack. Let's get in there. Let's not get in there. And that's going to be a good block. And they're going to get a first down with Ellison. They still have Golden Tate in this universe. Galladay, I don't know if he's really ever gotten it going. Riddick is their starter. The Lions, I mean, they're doing okay, but they're not really looking the hottest of teams. Although, getting on the field a lot better than we did on our drive. They already have 32 yards in 2 plays only. From 32 divided by 2 is 16. All right, EA. Thanks. Kyle Fuller may have just got burned and then out of anger hit Golden Tate late. That's a 48-yard touchdown. Bit of players down, I still believe. There you go, Howard. Get about 5. Inside Trey Burton. It was a risky one. And look at Trey. Almost slipped the defense. Who was that safety that he beat almost? Was that Killebrew? I think I'm losing my mind here. And there goes to the left. You see Darius Slay. And we do get a little bit of a stiff arm gaining the first down. Little play action look. I mean, we developed the run a little bit. Not really seeing anyone open. I'm going to give the rookie a chance. I would, but Adcock does not agree with me. Trey Burton down the middle. See if he can get something going. No. Good blocking. I can't trust it. Adcock, don't get cut off. Big boy, and he does. Gets a decent gain, though. Ashawn Robinson with a nice play. Nice chase down. Slay might get the press on the corner. Maybe we get a look into the end zone. We do not. Anthony Miller gets a look over the middle of the field, and he's going to get in for the score. I honestly... Just the way we've been throwing it lately, I honestly didn't even think he was going to get the throw there, let alone the touchdown. Nice play. 3rd and 7. If we can clutch up in man on 3rd, that'd be very helpful. And there's the pick. Oh, it's too beautiful. I mean, I'm not going to use her often, but when I do... Oh, look at the spin. Oh, my Lord, Roquan. Down to the 17. That was so close. Man coverage is fun to play, especially against tight ends or running backs. You can kind of get away with a little bit of leaving the player open. Which is never something a coach wants to see or hear. That is what we like to call in the industry a bad throw. That was about as close to his receiver as a blind person would get. Even then, you'd maybe think the blind person would have had a better chance. If you at least tell the... Oh, look at the play, and there's Roquan. The users are too good. Roquan, Defensive Player of the Year, having a sophomore season of the ages. We're still above. We're still +1 on the touchdowns to pick ratio. Could have been +2. That didn't really last too long. Maybe it'll last long this time. Trey cannot get open. And what the hell is Nash doing? I'm just going to float this one. Maybe that's a little more to his speed. And Trey's going to get short. I really wish he would just taken that man over. That's weird. It's the question. We've got a bunch of tight ends. This should be easy money. It really wasn't, but Howard, front flips for the first. I'll take it. This could have a big play potential. Oh, that sucks. Oh, Cohen gets a little room, gets a 9-yard gain. I'll take it. There's actually a surprisingly large amount of read option plays in this book. I don't know if it's actually the Lions or not, but if it is, that's pretty impressive. Cohen out the gate, getting some yardage. Already outperforming Howard big time in this one. Oh, thank God. I looked at Trey, but I saw Anthony Miller, and I completely forgot it was a stop. Oh, crap, Cohen. Just keep going. And it doesn't matter because Nash cannot get the ball there. Terrible executions, man. I mean, he's had people open. Mack, I did not even know the running back was there. I would have went for the pick there, but we stop him. Oh, B is wide open. And, of course, Nash gets popped and fumbles. Danny Trevathan, the big man, and a ton of players are in there for the sack. It's going to be Eddie Goldman who gets the credit, the big man. All right, so I will say, whatever this playbook is, never using it again. We have a comeback route here. A is wide open. Trey's going to easily get the first down, and nobody wants the block. Trey Burton wide open. Trey Burton can't make a cut move, and it does. Howard one to beat, runs him over, but once again, Slay, very aware, comes off his block and brings us down from behind. Screw, we got a lot of players in the line. It's only one play anyways. And that's why you believe, and Howard does not carry everyone into the end zone. All right. Howard, come on. Come on, O-line, you can do this. Howard is in, finally. Use that power, Howard. Mac off the edge, and I can't get him. And I was literally about to say pre-play, Danny Trevathan has a hard job there, but Theoretic really not known to be the fastest guy either, so. And that could be picked by Floyd, and it's one-handed by the receiver. Are you serious? Unless they're going to count that foot, which I don't think I would, but Madden might. I'm going to allow it, though. Let's show them what we got, am I right? It's got a lot of people open, and Kenny Galladay holds on. If I see an opening, though, I might call our first timeout. Oh, what a screen. What a call, and Mac is going to get beat. Riddick is going to take it to the 15. Once again, not really a look for me to call a timeout yet. Let's see if it actually is needed. And there goes another screen attempt. This time Roquan's all over, and I think Mac might have got a hand on it. Here it is. The big balls play. 5-wide set. And I almost got him to the outside with Trevor. We make the stop. We're going to call a timeout. So big surprise. They missed the kick. I promise after that, I will not sim kicks anymore. And I thought I could have caught him off guard. I could not. Probably a pretty stupid play there. All right, Trey. It's a bad throw. I mean, it's an okay throw considering we got it close. I mean, it's so stupid. Oh! Cohen! No way. Is Cohen gone? No! Get out of the way. Oh, Cohen with an amazing attempt. I actually thought we were free. Wow, that was close. I'm just going to bring the house. Screw it. And there it works. And we recover with Eddie Goldman. Roquan Smith, I believe, with his second sack of the game. And that's a good throw. I'm just going to go for the possession. Anthony Miller gets that catch. It's off to a pretty good game so far. Howard, no. And that's just an overthrow again. I thought I had Trey. All right, rookie, I'm just going to give you a shot here. And he does not succeed. It was a good throw, finally. Finally put it on him. Inside, Anthony Miller. It's a bad throw. And it's a touchdown. Anthony Miller gets a 17-yard touchdown to replicate his number. Sorry, Jordan Howard, but we have games to win. I know it gives, I guess it gives you a 3-possession lead. It's probably more valuable than a 16-point lead. And the youngster beats the body up on the once upon a time safety. And that almost puts the game out of reach. Well, not really an extra, but a running back in, maybe a tight end blocker. We don't really have many coming in here, but we should have a bit of defense time. And Marvin's going backwards. Own will. I thought maybe they would have counted that as a fourth down play. Hicks gets beat, and look at that. Oh, my Lord. Come on. I'm actually going to drop an extra. Inside, and Mac drops the pick. Khalil Mack, you're such a beast. Make the play, man. And to the outside, we get burned. Really, Fuller gets burned, as per usual. I don't have it best by depth chart because I think every corner kind of brings their own, mix to the table. I think Kyle Fuller should really be having a decent day against Golden Tate. And there goes Mac with the sack. He goes back to where he plays, and that's what I like to see. I wasn't really trying to rhyme. It's just his name just so happens to rhyme with pretty much every word in the English dictionary. Has the pick, drops it, but he also drops his sack in a Stafford's mouth. Sorry for the vivid wording, but it's true. Oh, a little squiggly inside there is nowhere to go. And Mac, I suck. I'm so sorry, Stafford. Okay, good job, Danny. I am so sorry, Stafford? Why the hell would I apologize to Stafford? I'm sorry, Mac. Sorry, Stafford, for saving your career by not killing you. I ruined that, but in fairness, they almost always cuck you. I should really let this bounce, but it is Cohen. So I'm going to let it happen. I may have had the outside lane, and I cut inside for some reason. It's just not happening. I'm actually going to run here. Adcock trying to make a move. Adcock kind of trucks his man over, Jared Davis, which we cannot because they get instantly up the middle. What a rush. Okay. I will say, at least the way I like to play and the routes I kind of like, this has got to be the worst playbook I've ever had. I don't know if it actually is, but just the way I like to play, I just don't like it. Damn it. Yes! Yes, Allen, good play, and he's going to get a block, and he trips over Allen Robinson down to the 37. I was looking for Anthony Miller, and right as he was kind of breaking, I had a roll, and man, thank God Allen Robinson came back to the ball. First catch of the game, and it's for 51 big ones. Finally, someone got open, and somehow Nash can make all the hard throws, and look at Howard fighting. Haven't got the fullback involved in a couple of games now. And I will not get him involved here. Throw it away, and Nash drops the ball. Good job. Cohen outside, gets the separation. Cohen can't make the cut move. That number 21 guy has made some pretty big plays this game. It's the high percentage play, I think. Oh, uh-oh. Is that Cohen? It's close, and Cohen drops it. Damn. All right, Danny T, let's see what you got for me. Sorry. I could actually be like a really good rapper for like 4-year-olds, you know? Which I think at that point would just be called a poet. We'll say a couple of our guys did drop the ball, so that probably plays a little bit of a factor. Mack beats his man off the edge, and Mack is going to take him down for his second sack. And most importantly, a clutch 3rd down and 10. I mean, if you punt this ball, you're basically just admitting, I want to protect our team's stats. But you got to go for it. And to the outside, Fuller, man, you've been ropey. Luckily, we had a bit of room there. Barely makes the stop. Hughes gets the one-on-one look. It's not a safe look, though. And Anthony Miller, huge game today, gets the easy first down. Nash is too fast for your silly defensive lineman. He's going to take the shot to the rookie who has him beat, and he holds on. Finally, someone gets the better of number 21. I don't know who he is, but I want him on our team. All right, so obviously after that, I'm not really looking to make it look any worse on the scoreboard. However, we might not have a choice as it's 4th and 10. The Lions are in a 5-wide set, and they throw it inside, and it's a great catch by Galladay. Actually, I don't know about that last play. I don't think it was the safety's job, actually. Mack gets blocked for the most part. Amos with the pick. And that will end the game. That will seal it. There was a slight sliver of a chance before, and now that is over. And the rookie quarterback has room. The rookie quarterback is going to look. Probably not smart to take a hit, but he's tough. Tougher than Cohen, that is. Sorry, Cohen. Back spasms were good. Oh, God, this was not good. Ooh, thank God it wasn't picked. I tried to go to Y there. Cohen got lit as well. Lit? So, this is what I came back to. 4th and 24. Some would say you don't have a chance. I would say you definitely don't have a chance. And there's a face mask, horse collar, something. I just want to end the game, all right, Detroit? Could you just give us, a little bit of courtesy? Back your linebackers up just a little bit so you can be like, oh, first down. That sucks. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Howard's a god. There goes Howard again. I mean, we've got a team tough as nails. Howard has a chance at 100. If he gets there, he gets there. He doesn't, he doesn't. Look at the play. Look at Howard. Oh, he's going. Howard. Oh, look at him slip. I don't know if that's because they're trying to strip the ball, but that's one hell of a way to get 100 in the game. So I believe 10-1. Detroit Lions. They're looking for answers. That was, they're playing against a dominant team, but teams in the past against us, they've come close. This, definitely not one of them, even though first half it looked kind of questionable. I honestly had no clue if we were going to actually make this, if we were going to win this game. It was very questionable. It was like, 12-10 at one point, and they just could not put up any more points. I don't know why that happens to some teams we play. We just completely shut them out and shut them down, but it did. Passing yards, we were over 300, but sack yards, for some reason, count. I don't know why, but they do. And Nash, he was off this game, but ironically, it's going to be considered one of his better games as a pro. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. The only pick was an overthrow. 54% completion, really not great at all, but because of the yards, because of the touchdowns, going to have over 100 passer rating. We'll be happy with that. Howard, 14 for 108, 7.7 per carry. Cohen, 3 for 29, not bad. We had a pretty damn balanced game. Just about 20 rushes on the game. Very, very balanced. Anthony Miller had a great game. Didn't get 100, though, which sucks. Hughes, not super great, but he did get a touchdown, so that's what I like to see. 5 on the season, I believe. Roquan Smith and Mack, The two best linebackers on this team, I'm sorry, Danny, I know, but two best linebackers on the team finished with 3 sacks apiece. Roquan with the pick probably gives him a good chance at NFC Player of the Week. And yeah, I mean, that's a victory. Who the hell do we play next week, though? That's the real question. No longer a mystery. It is the Chargers. All right, that's a tough team to play. I remember that now. So there might not be a stream this year. There might, well, not this year, but this season, I suppose. We have a first round next year, though. So maybe I can just try to trade our 3rd and 4th with something to gain an extra first to have an even better off-season stream next season. I don't know. But of course, in our, what is it called? Desperados League, pretty much always going to have a stream there because it's more of fantasy style, so we can pretty much get any pick we want. Basically, just get a free agent if we want, if we're really that desperate. But yeah, I mean, we're going to see what record the Chargers are, see if we get a Player of the Week. So 6-5, actually a pretty underwhelming record considering their starting roster. Roquan Smith does get Player of the Week. Is Nash on par for any sort of award here? Offensive Player of the Year? Offensive Rookie of the Year, he's number 2, but Jordan Lay has been killing it in all fairness. And we have so many fumbles with Nash, it's not even funny. It's going to be a battle, but we still have about 4 weeks left to change the rankings. It'd be nice to get him that dev up. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!